Hello, Qembek here. In this video I will be explaining why I won't be making so many ArcheAge videos in 2018, what's the reason behind it, and what's my new offer for those of you who are on my channel mainly because you want ArcheAge related content. One of my main goals when I started in 2016 was to create content out of ArcheAge and test myself as a content creator. I felt like my knowledge about the game might be something that people might want to look into, might want to watch if I create videos out of it, and there was more behind it. I also wanted to test myself as a person and improve as a person. I'm not a good public speaker. I had problems and still have problems to speak to a wider audience in real life. I also hesitate when I need to use English language instead of Polish. This was an excellent training for me to improve. I believe my skills improved. I also managed to learn so many new things when I was running my YouTube channel. In the beginning I was thinking like, okay, let's just hit the record button and try to, not make a mistake, record, finish recording, upload, and there it is. No, it's not. Shortly after I had to start using separate source of audio recording so I could edit my language mistakes if I made any, instead of like repeating the entire sentence in one breath. So that was my first thing I started doing. Then I switched from Windows Movie Maker to something advanced to make like transitions between clips that I'm using in the video, and generally to add like subtitles or anything else that would support my voice during the video, because it's not only about me speaking, it's also about showing you something, and I wanted to make it more clear in my videos. So yeah, that's where I started to learn to navigate and operate some advanced video editing software, and shortly after I figured out that I want my content to be more visible, so I started reading into metadata and I started learning how the search engine works on YouTube. So it was a fantastic adventure, I must say, but also it has some negative aspects that I want to speak about in this video that will affect this channel in 2018. Shortly after releasing my first series of ArcheAge gold making videos, ArcheAge itself went into stage of implementing patch 3.5, and with it we had fresh start servers arriving. It was a time where my channel was like very popular. I gained almost 1000 subscribers in a matter of few months, and you could see how many I've got right now. When I'm recording the video I have slightly above 1700 subscribers, so that 1k arrived in month of my activity on YouTube, and it arrived with fantastic audience, with fantastic people coming back to ArcheAge or playing legacy servers. People were eager to know what kind of knowledge I'm sharing on my channel. I was trying to show them how to make gold, how to prepare for fresh start servers, what kind of stuff I found on PTS, and so on, so on, so on. And then it ended. You could say that entire 2017 for my channel and for my audience was a collapse. Each time I've released a video, people were unsubscribing. The first reaction that I was able to notice when I released my video was few people leaving my channel. Can you believe it? And I tried to, keep those people here. I tried to organize my own giveaways. I've got involved into Tryon's creator program. We've got those codes being distributed, which kept the audience and kept people interested in the content I'm releasing. But the core audience, it seemed to be vanishing, slowly vanishing from my channel, and I felt like it's my fault. You are releasing a video, and what happens next is that you see people leaving. And for entire year I was trying to fight this, and I was trying to get better as a content creator. I learned much more in editing. I tried to be much better at recording audio, recording those clips. I know that I'm still bad at many aspects, but I was improving. I felt it, I saw it. I was trying to be a better content creator, and I think I was, but the result was always the same. People were leaving my channel. And maybe I shouldn't think this way, but the entire test myself thing is also based on how many people want to watch, if this number is increasing or not. If it's not increasing, then I receive this as maybe something is wrong with me as a creator or as a person. From being enthusiastic about creating content, I became demotivated, and it felt like something is wrong with me. It started to feel really bad whenever I released an ArcheAge video, and I still wanted to release them because I still felt like whatever I'm posting in the video is interesting for me, so maybe it will be interesting for someone else. That's why I want to go out and post it, you know. But when I post it, then I get hit, slapped in the face. And most of the time this resulted in me blaming myself. But something changed in late 2017. I've started playing Fortnite, which if you compare it to ArcheAge is much more difficult to make content because there's so much competition. It's like hundreds of thousands of creators are out there, they are making content of it. To my surprise, when I'm making Fortnite content, it seems like people want to watch it. They watch the video, sometimes they subscribe, leave a comment that this helped them, or hit the like button, and it feels like this has a point again for me. Plus, because my Fortnite videos are somehow successful, I started to question myself, blame not only and mainly myself, but also ArcheAge itself. I made few experiments on my channel, and turns out that suddenly I get views. Next, I started to figure out what's the general condition of the game, and I can check how my channel is performing on YouTube. I can check how ArcheAge channel is performing on YouTube, and I have tools to test their social pages as well, and I did it. I tested how Tryon is performing. Turns out that Tryon as a publisher is doing terrible job at managing this game. This game health is in a terrible state, and that's probably the reason why people were leaving my channel, because they left the game, and when I post new video they probably see it as a reminder to them that they are no longer in ArcheAge, so they no longer need my content, and hit that unsubscribe button. So that's a possibility. There's no point for me to believe that my content got worse when I'm competing on Fortnite scene, which is much more difficult, and I'm successful there, or not successful, but at least I'm doing it fine. I'm not having this kind of problems there. I checked out other creators' condition. In my eyes, it seems like most of them, they are moving away from the game, they are quitting it entirely, or they are making it to be their secondary game on the channel. Posted my concerns on feedback section on ArcheAge official forums in hope that someone from Tryon, someone who's who is in charge, will notice those problems and maybe do something about it, because I believe that we both care for the game, right? I even got a reaction from Mazzy and Scott Hartzman on my Twitter when I tweeted about it, but it seemed more like damage control than actual care about the situation. Okay, maybe he's at PAX house or something and he doesn't have time to reply. He will come back and address those issues. And I was so happy to see more creators like me showing up in my thread, letting me know that I made a good and valid points, and they feel similar way, or they have similar concerns about the condition of the game, about condition of Tryon Creators program. I wasn't alone. It felt like, okay, this is a matter of time for Tryon to take action. We had Big Data Dude there saying his kind words, but I realized that he is not allowed to make any official statement. For those, we would need community manager or maybe a producer, who knows. Anyways, it looks like it doesn't even matter because I got ignored, and I believe we got ignored, except this damage control tweet from Mazzy, which right now it seems like they don't want me to post bad things about ArcheAge or Tryon themselves in public, because it's better if I send them a private message and they could ignore it after. This leads to a situation when I'm re-evaluating myself as a content creator. I'm making changes to my channel that mainly will affect ArcheAge content. I still will make videos, but it will be much less of those. I won't be doing Tryon's work. I won't be providing information for random viewer. I will be caring about my existing audience, existing subscribers who wish to know more about the game. But to do so, I also need to change the way of providing content for you. I've made a decision that I need to open my Discord server for you guys. I need to open it for my subscribers. I will be making some ArcheAge videos, plus a lot of additional information in other formats, in text and images. That's why it's really important for you to join my Discord server. You should be able to do so by checking out the description of the video or reading what's there on the screen right now. I want you to be on my Discord server if you are still playing ArcheAge, if you find my informations valuable. Plus, some of exclusive content will be posted for my Patreons. I've edited my Patreon page to make it more accessible from the lowest tiers. Make sure you check my Patreon page as well. Maybe you will want to support me and get whatever I'm offering in return. But most important for me is that if you are my subscriber for ArcheAge content, I want you to be on my Discord if you are using Discord. If not, then maybe try social pages like Twitter and Facebook, because I just need to abandon the video and video only format when I'm thinking about sharing my ArcheAge knowledge. So once again, to sum it up and make it clear, I'm still going to make some ArcheAge videos, but I'm not going to publish them so often on external sites. Plus, I'm trying to move from video only to other formats as well. So yeah, I guess it's official, ArcheAge becomes my secondary game from now on, and I won't be making as much content in form of a YouTube video as I did in the past. My main game and most YouTube videos I will create from now on will be about Fortnite. I appreciated that you took time to watch the entire video. I really wonder, what do you think about this entire situation? Let me know in the comments please, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you on Discord.